Hey everybody, Nick here, also known as the Bearded Housewife, and welcome to another card making video. Today I have this really fun Valentine's Day Z-fold card for you. It's so cute with my little gnome, and then the card opens up to reveal a little pop-up. They come together really quick. You can really dress them up with different pattern paper. Here for this one I've used two different kinds. I've used two different kinds of pattern paper here, Valentine's themed of course, and then there is room on the back for your message. It does come with an included envelope as well. If you haven't yet, make sure to hit like and smash that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any card making fun. And with that, let's get to it.
Step 1. Get the free SVG cut file.
Okay, so here we are at my blog. We're going to head to the Resource Library tab. If you don't have access to my free file library, you can click Get Access. You'll fill out a form and then you'll be emailed the password. But for now, we're going to click Enter the Library. Go ahead and type in the password and hit Enter, and then you'll be brought to all the free files. So you're going to want to go ahead and click the Gnome Valentine's Z-fold card. It's number 114 in the free file library. You're going to want to click this hyperlink and download the file to your computer. Go ahead and unzip the zip file, and then we'll be ready to open up CRICUT Design Space.
Step 2. Upload the design to CRICUT Design Space.
Okay, now that we're in a new project in CRICUT Design Space, we're going to head to Upload, Upload Image, and Browse. Find where we downloaded the file onto our computer and click Open, and then Upload. Highlight the image and then click Add to Canvas.
Step 3. Convert score lines in any text.
Okay, now that our project has been uploaded to CRICUT Design Space, we can head up to Ungroup, then scroll down and find the envelope. That's this layer right here. You're going to highlight the score line, come up to Operation, change that to Score, highlight that group, and then click Attach. Let's move that out of the way. Now let's find the card base right here. Highlight the score lines, come up to Operation, change that to Score, highlight the group, and click Attach. Now for the band, highlight the score line, come up to Operation, change that to Score, highlight the group, and click Attach. And now for the rails for the pop-up, highlight the score line, change that to Score, highlight the group, click Attach. And for the second one, highlight the score lines, change that to Score, highlight the group, and click Attach. Now the last thing that we need to do is change the sentiment right here. We're going to have the CRICUT write out the sentiment, so we need to change this text to pen. So we need to find that in the Layers panel. That's right here. So highlight the text, come up to Operation, change that to pen, and if you want to change the color, you can do that right here. Now highlight that group and click Attach. Alright, that is all that we need to do here in Design Space, so we can head on up to Make It. And you'll see the different mats for this card. You can go ahead and click Continue. Okay, we can go ahead and select medium cardstock for this card. I'm going to go ahead and get everything loaded and cut out, and I will come back when everything is all set to assemble.
Step 4. Cut out the design. Step 5. Assemble your card.
Okay, now that everything has been cut out, it's time to go ahead and start to assemble. I've already layered the sentiment and the corresponding mat, as well as the messaging panel and the corresponding mat. I've already done those. So I'm going to get the envelope out of the way for right now so that we can go ahead and just concentrate on the card. The first thing that you're going to do is take the main card and rotate it so that the score lines are more at the top than at the bottom. This first fold, you're going to want to fold as a mountain fold. Go ahead and burnish that. And then this second fold will fold as a valley fold, so towards you. Burnish that fold as well. Okay, so that's the main card base. Now for the main band that attaches everything together, have it where the score lines are at the top of the piece. This first score line you're going to want to fold towards you as a valley fold. And then this second score line fold away from you as a mountain fold. Go ahead and burnish those. So when we go to assemble, it's going to attach like this. Okay? And then everything will fold down nice and even. There we go, like that. All right. So now that you have everything folded and scored, it's time to go ahead and add our covering panels. I have two different kinds of pattern paper that I cut out for this one. So you're just going to layer them together like this for the card base, and then like so for the band. Okay, I've gone ahead and added those cover panels to both the card base and the band. I've also went ahead and added the messaging layer to the back of the card. So now what we need to do before we start to do all of our different embellishments is to attach the two pieces for the card base together. The longer portion of the band goes on this first fold right here. You don't have to have it all the way at the bottom if you don't want to. I know a lot of different cards have the band like here in the middle. You can have the band at the top. You can place it wherever you prefer. I just kind of like it at the bottom so that our little figurine has something to kind of sit on like it's the floor. That looks good. Make sure that you're lining up the edges here on the left hand side. All right, open that up, and then this portion gets attached right on the other side. Okay, so I'm going to fold that over, and then for this side you want to make sure that your edges on the right hand side line up. You can always give the card a fold to make sure that you have it placed properly. Perfect. And there we go. That is the main portion of our card. Okay, so while that is drying, we can go ahead and layer all of our different embellishments. These are the two little pop-up layers that are going to be placed right inside this little box that's formed by the band. So to layer those, you're just going to layer the flowers onto the base themselves. And then we have little hearts for the insides. All right, I'm going to go ahead and do that really quick. Those are layered together now. Okay, now let's go ahead and layer our gnome together. So we're going to start with the solid red layer, then the more full beard, then this beard with the little cutout on it, then put the hat on top, and then the heart and the hands and the nose. All right. Okay, so there's our little gnome guy holding his little heart. Isn't he so adorable? I love this little guy so much. So let's set that to the side and let him dry. Now let's go ahead and work on our little pop-up box area. So let's start with the front piece. You're going to want to fold the tabs towards you. And then burnish those. And those will get placed inside just like this. And then the second one, the tabs towards you. And then that one will get placed behind there. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Add our adhesive to the outsides. Go ahead and slip that in. And what I'm doing here is lining up this top edge on the band and then pushing the other tab up against the band on the other side. That looks good. I'm going to go ahead and give the card a fold to make sure that it is secure. And there you go. So can you see that? I put the tab here and the tab there. They're lined up pretty evenly up against the band here. All right. Now just place the second one behind the first one. And give the card a fold. Okay, so now we can go ahead and finish the card. So close the card up, take our sentiment layer, add your adhesive, and place that right on the inside portion of this card. And now you can take your gnome and place him with the card flat so that when it is all flat and folded up, you can still see the Happy Valentine's Day, but then the gnome is covering up those pieces of the flowers. Okay, so that looks good. So I'm going to use my finger as a guide here. And I'm only putting glue on that one half, not on the whole thing. There we go. And there we are. Opens up. That little bit of surprise of the heart of the flowers. I think that's so cute. I did give you some extra hearts, so you know what? I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to add these little hearts here. So this is how it will lay flat in the envelope. Then we pop it up to stand up, Happy Valentine's Day, and then on the back you can add your message. So let's set that to the side and work on the envelope. For the envelope, go ahead and fold along all the score lines and then burnish those. Add your adhesive to the outside edge of the inlay panel and then around the cutout. Place the inlay onto the envelope. Flip the envelope around. Add your glue to the bottom of the side flaps. Bring the bottom flap up and press. And that forms your envelope. Isn't this cute? I love it. It's such a simple card to make. If you didn't want the white to show as much as it does for the little rails, you could cut them out of the same pattern paper that you use for this backing. Then it would kind of blend in a little bit better, but I didn't have as much of that paper as I had hoped, so that's why I left them white. So cute. How cute is this card? I love it so much. That little gnome on there is just so cute, holding that little heart. The card came together so quickly that, I mean, you just got to make this one. I hope that you like this video, and I do hope that you make this one. If you do, make sure to join our Facebook group where we have lots of other card making and paper crafting friends that would love to see your creations. There's a link down below for you to check it out. Until next time, I'm Nick, also known as the Bearded Housewife, and I will see you at the next card making video. See you later. Bye.